So this is the topic of highway material. Like with the last 4-5 years, they're asking questions from this topic, numerical from this topic in the GATE examination on Marshall stability test. There is a test which is Marshall stability test. So they are asking the question from this particular topic in GATE examination for last 4-5 years. Let's understand this particular topic and subject what actually it is. Because Marshall stability test is basically a test which is performed to calculate or to measure the optimum bitumen content in the road. Optimum bitumen content. Bitumen is a material which is used in road construction. Optimum bitumen content in the road construction. Actually, when the construction of road is performed, we have to mix various materials like coarse aggregate plus fine aggregate plus filler plus bitumen. We have to just mix all these things in a proper proportion, in a proper ratio. So Marshall stability test actually inform us about what will be the proper bitumen content that must be used for the construction of a proper particular road. That's why this stability test is being used very much for the calculations of the bitumen content. So bitumen is basically the material which is used in the construction of the road. The Marshall stability test gives us the optimum value, optimum content of the bitumen that must be used during the construction of the road. Now, let's take the example of there are different materials which are having a particular proportion of P1%, P2%, P3%, all these things into the road construction. P1, P2, P3, these are different materials and all will having a specific gravity of SG1, SG2, SG3. These are other specific gravities. SG1, G2, G3. It means you can also write it like this. You have a separate specific gravity of, this is capital G1, this is capital G2 and capital G3. These are the specific gravities. Specific gravities. Specific gravities का मतलब होता है G is equal to gamma upon gamma into W. Unit weight with respect to the unit weight of water. This is the ratio which is basically the specific gravity. Now you have different material which you have used in the construction of the road and all those material have different proportion, and in that case somebody will ask you to calculate the theoretical specific gravity. So, and they will provide you with the individual specific gravity and they will ask you to calculate the theoretical specific gravity. Then this will be equal to 100 upon P1 upon G1 plus P2 upon G2 plus P3 upon G3. This will be in percentage. You will write just the value in percentage. This will be the theoretical specific gravity for the mixture. If individual specific gravities and proportions are provided, then you will just consider the total proportion to be 100 and divide it with this value. This is the relation for the theoretical specific gravity. This is the first relation which you have to remember in this respect, in this particular topic. Theoretical specific gravity. Now, next particular case here is that there is another relation which is also important in another topic here. Actually, say that in this particular chapter, highway material or Marshall stability test, the Marshall has used certain notations. That notations can be directly asked in the examination. For example, VV. This is the volume of, or you can say that, not the volume, just see that. This is the amount of a percentage of voids filled with air. Filled with air. देखो बहुत सारा जब आप मिक्सचर बनाते हो तो there will be some voids also, and those voids can be filled with air or something else. So amount of voids filled with air with respect to the total volume. अगर आप total volume की बात करते हो, this is the VV. The VV is basically the percentage air. Again, there is another term which is VV. VV is the amount of voids filled with bitumen. कुछ air से filled है, कुछ bitumen से filled है with respect to the total volume, which is VV. These are the notation which can be directly. They will just say that calculate the value of VV. बस बताएंगे नहीं क्या होता है. You just have to remember these values. This is another term which is VFB. This is the amount of voids filled with bitumen with respect to the total voids. Total voids की अगर आप बात करो, total voids के respect में निकालोगे कि how much bitumen is present in the void with respect to total void, then this is known as VFB. Another term is VMA. VMA is volume of, जो मैं बता रहा हूँ ना उसी हिसाब से पढ़ना, ठीक है, जैसे समझा रहा हूँ, ये सब समझ में आ जाएगा. Amount of voids filled with air and bitumen. इसका मतलब this is the total number of voids basically, which is VMA is equal to VV plus VB. which is the total amount of voids. This is VMA is equal to VB plus VB. It means now we have four different things. VV is the volume of amount of voids filled with air with respect to total volume. VB is the amount of voids filled with bitumen with respect to total volume. VFB is the total voids filled with bitumen with respect to the total number of voids only. And VMA is the total number of voids which is filled with air and bitumen. These are the terms which are present here in this particular Marshall stability test. Now let's see that how to calculate and use these relations. For example, if somebody will ask you to calculate VV का मतलब हवा कितना है, air कितना है, it means that this will be the theoretical specific gravity minus the measured specific gravity divided by the theoretical specific gravity into 100. थ्योरेटिकल का मतलब जिसमें आपने थ्योरेटिकली क्या फॉर्मूले से कैलकुलेट किया, उसमें एयर तो हटा ही नहीं, जो ऊपर फॉर्मूला लगाया था उसमें एयर वगैरह तो कुछ हटाया नहीं था, इट मींस इसमें पूरा सब कुछ आ जाएगा. बट जब एक्चुअल मेजर करोगे उसके अंदर कुछ ना कुछ चेंज आएगा. दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज theoretical minus measure divided by theoretical into 100. Similarly, the VB is equal to, this can be calculated by using the relation GM, the measured specific gravity, into the weight percentage of bitumen, weight percentage of bitumen, ये given होगा आपको, weight percentage of bitumen divided by the specific gravity of bitumen, ये भी आपको given होगा, weight percentage of bitumen divided by the specific gravity of bitumen. ये याद कर लेना VB. This is GM into weight percentage of bitumen divided by the specific gravity of bitumen only. अभी एग्जाम्पल के लिए क्वेश्चन भी देखेंगे, बहुत बेटर समझ में आ जाएगा. Now VFB मैंने आपको बताया था, VFB means the voids with respect to the total number of voids. It means that you have to calculate the voids filled with bitumen with respect to the total amount of void. Total amount of void कितना void filled with air plus void filled with bitumen into 100. This is VFB, which is basically VB upon, ये क्या होगा, this is VMA, मैंने ऊपर लिखा था अभी, this is VMA into 100 with respect to the total void. Total void के respect में निकालोगे, you will get the value which is VFB. Now let's take an example question so that you can easily understand. In this question they are saying that in a Marshall stability test, the bulk specific gravity of the mixture is, मतलब theoretical दिया हुआ है, mixture is 2.324. The bulk specific gravity of the mixture is 2.324, which is actually, no, bulk specific gravity is given to us as 2.441. This is the theoretical specific gravity which is given to us, 2.441. दिया में दिया हुआ है. This is the theoretical specific gravity. मेजर स्पेसिफिक ग्रेविटी आपको दे रखा है, दिस इज 2.324. यूनिट नहीं होती, गामा अपॉन गामा डब्ल्यू कट जाता है, इसलिए दिस इज मेजर, दिस इज थ्योरेटिकल. दे इज सेइंग दैट the sample includes 5% by weight of bitumen, 5% by weight of bitumen with the specific gravity of the bitumen. This is given to us 1.10. This is given to us, the specific gravity of the bitumen. What they are asking is that they are asking us to calculate voids filled with bitumen with respect to the total number of voids. VFB they are asking. Now we know that हमें एक चीज पता है that VFB is what? VFB is the ratio of the volume. VFB what? VFB was the ratio of the voids filled with bitumen divided by the total number of voids into 100, which is basically VB upon VV plus VB into 100. तो हमें VV और VB निकालना है. सबसे पहले let's calculate volume filled with air. This is voids filled with air. This is 2.441 minus 2.324 divided by 2.441 into 100. You'll get the volume or the voids filled with this air. This is 4 point. This value is 4.79%. This is the percentage of voids. Now let's calculate VB. To calculate VB, we know that VB is equal to GM. GM का मतलब हमें दिया हुआ 2.324. GM into percentage of bitumen, which is 5, divided by specific gravity of bitumen 1.10. This value comes to be, this is 10.56%. It means that the total VMA will be 10.56 plus 4.79, which is equal to कितना हो गया ये? This value become 15.35%. 15.35% is the total percentage of voids. Now what you have to calculate? You have to calculate VFB. It means that VFB will be VB. This is 10.56 divided by 15.35 into 100, and this value comes to be, when you will calculate, you will get this value 68.79%, which is the answer. It means that you can calculate the values like this, which is the answer. ये क्वेश्चंस एग्जाम में पूछे जा रहे हैं पिछले 4-5 साल से. दैट्स व्हाई आई जस्ट कंप्लीटेड दिस न्यूमेरिकल्स. You just keep on rising, keep on learning, keep on practicing. Just practice the previous year question from the gate. You will be able to solve all the questions. Just remember the concept, remember the relations. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day.